Hi. Am I doing this right? Yes, finally. Did you miss me? I know. I'm Lex, in case you didn't miss me because you don't know who I am. But to know me is to I'm done. All right. Hi. I'm Lex. It's Monday and we are going to what are we doing? Lex talk fashion. Ah! All right. So here's what's going down. Today's subject, today's trend, today's aesthetic is the clean girl look. What is the clean girl look and why did so many people flock to it? As you can see, this is my face version of the clean girl look. And I guess kind of like the cozy sweater sort of situation, but also not really because it's already got too much going on. But I'm not a clean girl look aesthetic kind of girl, woman, you know? I'm unhinged. No, really, that's the aesthetic I like. Anyway, clean girl. What is it? Clean girl look is essentially like a fresh faced, barely anything there, slicked back hair into buns, and a very neutral, effortless looking aesthetic. The clean girl look is the aura of natural beauty. Ah! Listen, what what guys think women look like without makeup is actually makeup. Okay? Um women women's no makeup look has makeup. Okay? Their no makeup, like actual no makeup, does not look like what you think it looks like. All right? The reason why men are so vocal about makeup looks are because they are very intimidated by color and by vibrancy and by women being unafraid to be seen. God forbid. And so they have to voice their opinion. And so this clean girl look is very much palatable for the men. Why now? Well, post pandemic, can I say that? Post pandemic, it's a need, a thriving for people who crave a certain aesthetic that seems controlled and chic and clean and effortless, um, from the chaos of us living in our pajamas and talking to people through cameras. So that's pretty much where it came from. It's an aesthetic that sells the illusion of effortless while being very high maintenance. The patriarchal downside of this aesthetic is that it, as I said before, it promotes a more palatable version of femininity, and it is this non threatening, sort of polished, consumable femininity. The clean girl look reinforces the idea that women must look put together, but without trying too hard. Because Lord knows if you're trying too hard, then what kind of attention are you trying to get? What are you doing? If you are confident and exciting and extravagant in your looks, then you're inviting whatever you get, what you deserve, right? Like when I went to the grocery store in jeans and a sweater. How dare I? The clean girl look would have saved me. Oh, wait. Jeans and a sweater with just lashes. Yeah. Okay. Oh, my mistake. I didn't have my hair in a slicked back bun. I deserved what I got. That man should have stalked me because I just looked like I deserved it. Or, like I had some kind of OF or some salacious content, and therefore, because of me, his actions were entirely my fault. Right? Yeah. But anyway, the clean girl look would have fixed all of that because it is a look that is not, oh, look at me, I'm not trying too hard. It's this idea of, oh, I just woke up like this myth, you know? Yeah, so fun. I think what's most disturbing about the clean girl look in the eyes of the patriarchy is that the clean girl look capitalizes on the the wellness culture while moralizing beauty as self-care. And so the idea that if you are effortlessly beautiful, it's because you have taken the time for your own self-care, and the beauty that you have is a reflection of your own self-care, because being beautiful is in itself self-care according to the patriarchy. So if you're not beautiful, you're not doing enough self-care, apparently. But you can't try too hard, obviously. But you have to when it comes to the clean girl look, the clean girl aesthetic. Can you imagine waking up looking like you spent just hours at the spa and like they did everything, hair, makeup, the whole nine? I mean, I look like that when I wake up cuz that's just, I take a lot of time for self-care, obviously. So, I don't know what else your bitches are doing. You're not doing it correctly. No, no, seriously. I'm fucking with you. I'm a hideous monster. Just kidding. I'm stunning. Anyway, sorry. I'm losing my mind a little bit because I'm trying not to think about what the next day in the news is going to bring, because let's be honest, it's been crazy. It's been crazy, but it's fine. It's fine. Clean girl aesthetic. That's what we're here for. All right. Yes, refocus. The reason why you know the term clean girl is because it exploded all over TikTok and all the social medias, right? The clean girl look, the morning routine, the green juice girl, right? And so it just, there's this reward for self-care because you're drinking these things, you're doing all these things for your skincare, you have all these things. It's also um because you're taking the time to do all this, that is of course the reason why you wake up so aesthetically clean girl beautiful naturally, because you put in the time to take care of all these parts of you. It is also a quiet whisper to the haves and haves nots, right? Like, who has time to do these things for themselves, and who has the person, or you know the love, the family that will allow them to take the time to do these things for themselves. And so it plays into this idea of, you know, this, again, this quiet luxury of being able to take care of yourself, and that self-care and what it looks like are these rigid set of rules of how you consume the food that you consume, or the types of skincare that you use, and how expensive it is, and the reason why it's so expensive. You have to have the best of the best because it's you. It's a form of self-care. And so there's this capitalism, but also this whisper of, sorry, this is only for um, the people who have the money and time to do it. So self-care is also like this idea of, if you can do these things, well, it's also because you're so affluent, you know? And so there's this like quiet underlying idea that if you're so effortlessly beautiful because you take all this time for wellness and self care, which equals beauty, it's because you have the privilege and the standing in society, if you will, the amount of money that allows you to have this time. Because let's be real, money is one thing. The one thing that money gives you, that you should want more than anything, is time, because time is the one thing that is finite. It's the one thing you can't have more of, right? Unless you're a vampire like me. That's just how things are, guys. Sorry. But yeah, if you're just a normie, just another blood bag, Sorry, guys. Your time is limited. And then once again, it plays into this whole lie, this idea, oh, I just woke up like this. But they have these like daily routines of what they do before they go to bed, when they wake up. And these routines are like 10-step regimens, Listen, I'm not going to lie. Like, I have a routine. It mostly involves like the blood of virgins. But aside from that, I mean, it's the getting that stuff. It's hard, So I get that. Um, and I would be lying if I didn't recognize, here in the patriarchy, youth and beauty are a finite power that very few in our society have, because people are consistently marching through time. And as time goes on, the beauty goes, the youth goes. And so that power, along with the beauty and the youth, also goes if you are a woman. So, under the patriarchy, of course, if you don't give a flying fuck about it, I mean, you can still have power. You just, have to have it in a different way, which would be money or time, that sort of thing. Or health, actually, yes. Big on health. That's a good one. Health is a good one to have. Health is wealth. Anyway, what were we talking? Clean girl aesthetic. The other problem with this clean girl aesthetic is that the whole myth of I woke up like this, it erases the labor of what you do to wake up like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it isn't easy waking up like this, There's a lot of work that needs to be done to wake up like this. Listen, I'm not a clean girly. It's not my aesthetic. But when it comes to self-care, right? The wellness culture, when it comes to taking care of my skin, my hair, my body, the things that I eat, the health of me physically, it also is a huge help mentally. So I get the idea that if you take the time to do these things, if you can luxuriate and do these things, I get it, that clean girl aesthetic, that simplicity, that ease. But in just waking up like this, you're taking that, everything that you do to have those things, to look the way you look, it's just erased. Like, it's just, oh, well, she's just blessed. No, bitch. There's a lot that goes into this. Like I said, getting that blood is like crazy hard, It helps to have minions. So, yeah. I'm taking, what's the word? Applications for people who want to, make sure that I take care of myself. So, I mean, I can't get the blood myself. Like, don't be crazy. I need people to help me. So, feel free to apply down below. I want to continue just waking up like this, and I don't want to just grab anyone. I mean, we do have red pillars. Let's be honest. Like, that is a viable amount of virgin blood, like incels. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's an obscene amount. But also, like, ew. Do you think they really take care of themselves? Their blood is like, it is virgin, but it's also like, it has like this gross like Cheeto aftertaste. And like, Cheetos are okay, but it's not for me. So I need something a little above the incel, you know what I'm saying? I understand, like, I get that I'm high maintenance and all, but like, these things just, it's called standards, okay? God. It's like you've never served a vampire before. Anyway, clean girl aesthetic. Please don't take me seriously. I'm not really a vampire. Do not try and stab me in the heart with a stake. Because I'll die even if I'm not a vampire. So just like, don't do that. Also, like, wouldn't you want to work for me? Like, right? I'm not a vampire, guys. Yeah. So anyway, clean girl look. Not vampire. Clean girl. Um, is is the clean girl look like I said before, this is one of those looks where um it's polished, right? It's effortless beauty. And it rejects the idea that there is an obscene amount of work that goes into looking effortlessly beautiful. Like, there's nothing effortless about effortless beauty. There's a lot of work that goes into it. Like, if you think about um the the celebrities, right? They they will often go for like a very clean girl aesthetic. Just the idea that, you know, no matter how old they are, they still seem to just present themselves as this effortless beauty, that they just walked out clean, fresh faced, and the skin is plump and dewy and beautiful and slicked back hair. They can do that because they have the money, the means, the time, the access, the opportunity to things that normal people just don't have. And so the clean girl aesthetic is more of a commentary on who can afford to be the clean girl. You see that clean girl aesthetic and you're like, oh, you automatically know, where she stands in society. And so once again, it's an aesthetic that shuts out and excludes certain people as well, because it takes time to do these things. It lends itself to only a certain group of people. And so I guess I challenge you to redefine self-care. Self care should not be about buying special expensive serums and hair care products that you can only get in Paris. Um, Self care should be more about getting the sleep you need and having the boundaries and rejecting the idea of needing to look a certain way to deserve respect. The clean girl is a double edged sword, as it is with all of these aesthetics, as it is with all fashion, and especially anything that has to do with women and femininity. The double edged sword of the clean girl look offers a fantasy of control in a very chaotic world, but in the same way that it offers control, it upholds the patriarchal value, the capitalism, and the racist beauty ideals. Um, and then in response, feminists would say that it isn't about shaming the women who are the clean girl aesthetic. It is more about critiquing the systems that make those women feel like upholding the clean girl aesthetic compulsory. So let me know in the comments below what you think. What do you think of the clean girl aesthetic? Can it be feminist? Is there a way for feminism to exist in this aesthetic? Do you disagree entirely? Should women, see beauty as self-care and take care of themselves, or is it just another uh, dig into the patriarchal standards and do what men feel or find to be acceptable for women, that sort of thing. Anyway, let me know. I hope you had an amazing day. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. Uh, Tomorrow, I will do a little recap. We'll have a little short. Wednesday, we're going to do a clean girl makeup look, which will be very short. And then Friday, we'll do a clean girl lookbook. Again, very exciting for everyone, I'm sure. Applications for my uh, blood seekers. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Do not contact me to be my familiar. I have plenty of familiars, but if you want to apply anyway, that's fine. I don't mind. Um, I'm just kidding. Don't. The whole thing is a joke. I'm not. Ignore the fangs. They're not indicative of me being a blood sucking succubus. They are helpful though. For when I do that, it's just like that's not the indication. Like I know so many vampires they don't even have fangs. I mean, I'm a little traditional in that sense, but like that's the only. Anyway, clean girl aesthetic. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you when I see you. Until next time.